12 minutes. Is it good? No. 12 minutes is a top-down point-and-click adventure game. The twist, the game resets every 12 minutes, or anytime you die or leave your apartment. Even though it resets, if successful, your character should learn something new every time. I don't want to spoil anything, as the story did seem quite good to begin with, but it quickly went off a cliff and became very strange. The game is easy to control, as you can tap where you want to go and click on anything that you want to interact with. For the most part, the game takes place in an apartment with 3 rooms. This was the perfect size, as it meant all the puzzles were never too hard to solve, as you have limited options. The game has lots of different endings, but each time an ending finishes, it just loops again. After reaching my first ending, which I would have been satisfied with, it took me an extra 3 hours to reach an ending that had credits. To my surprise, it still wasn't over. I'm not a massive fan of multiple different endings, as I'd rather just be told the story and how it ends, not how it might end in 6 different ways, especially when 5 of those 6 endings don't actually feel like real endings. Graphically, the game was fine. The animations, however, were so stiff and awkward looking, almost like watching the characters in the original Sims game walk around, but worse. The game's soundtrack was great and sounded like something off the big screen. Speaking of the big screen, this game has 3 big stars as its main characters: James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe. Unfortunately, Daisy and James were hard to listen to. It was some of the worst voice acting I've heard in a long time. This is a shame, as I'd love them both as on-screen talent in film and television. They seem to be trying to do American accents, which just didn't work. The worst part, because the game is constantly looping, you have to listen to the same voice lines over and over. You can skip dialogue, but I was often afraid of missing extra tidbits that could help unravel the mystery. Speaking of dialogue, you often have dialogue options, and sometimes they wouldn't match up with what my character already knew, or what he had just been speaking about, which was very annoying. That was 12 minutes, and I give it a 4 out of 10.